Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear learners and viewers, how are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. This is Abdul Bari, lecturer in English, professionally. Lecturer in English, Sonapukur Surubi College, Parbutipur, Dinajpur. Today, I want to take a most important topic, which is very much needed for all the students and learners who want to sit for any Viva Bhoshi. Even who are common people, they also need such type of class. So I hope that you will stay with me and enjoy the class. Let's get started. Today's topic, self-introduction. নিজেকে পরিচয়, এই প্রশ্নটি এত বেশি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ যেটি চিন্তা করা যায় না। আমি আমার ব্যক্তিগত ক্যারিয়ারে how many places in government job I have sat for Viva Bhoshi, I have to introduce myself. First question, introduce yourself. This is a very common question, and if you start your introduction so nicely and smartly, I think that it is better chance to prove yourself in Viva Bhoshi, and they will be highly pleased to you, and they can recommend you to your desired post. And for this reason, you should be prepared. So don't waste your time, and I expect that you will follow all these steps. How can you introduce yourself? If you follow these steps step by step, I hope that you can introduce yourself so nicely and smartly in your Viva Bhoshi. Which steps, which processes are needed to express yourself, to introduce yourself? These are the topics today, and I will try my best to clarify all these items in front of you. So just try to understand and try to follow all these. Questions can be arisen in different ways. In Viva Bhoshi, examiner can ask you, introduce yourself, অথবা tell me অথবা us about yourself, অথবা tell me something about yourself. Anyhow, if they ask any question such type of pattern, then which process or which method is needed to introduce yourself? I have already quoted this information, so I hope that you will write down in your khata. It will be very much helpful in your next exams when you will sit for Viva Bhoshi. First one, I will give the points. Later on, I will elaborate all this, and at the end of the class, I will give at a glance introduction. Methods of introducing yourself. How can you introduce yourself? These processes are greeting, then name, then location or place, educational qualifications, experience, family, age, hobby, goal or target or aim. These 9 items, if you say clearly within very short time, I am sure that the examiners will be highly pleased to you. But you should not waste your time. Within very short time, it may be 1 or 2 minutes, you have to deliver all these items through your experience, through your expression, so that the examiners can easily understand that yes, you are such a candidate who is needed for their company, for their institutions, for their sectors, and you can prove yourself by speaking introduction. So try to understand greeting, then name, then location or place, educational qualifications, experience, family, age, hobby, goal or target and aim. Another point is that which places are needed to introduce yourself. At the perspective in Bangladesh, even multinational companies, other countries, we have to introduce mainly job interview. In your English class or new place, you have to introduce yourself. So these are the places where you have to introduce yourself. So now I will try my best process to explain all these items clearly. How can you introduce? Now I will start one after another. When we will start to say something about myself, firstly we have to say greetings. And how can you say our greetings? Who are Muslims? They will say Assalamu alaikum. First one, they will say what? Assalamu alaikum. And if the other religion, they can say hello, good morning, hello, good afternoon, hello, good evening. In such a way they can say. And we know that in formal and informal position we can introduce ourselves. In job sectors especially it will be formal, but in other places we can say this is informal. Formal language and informal language will be totally different. If that is informal language, you can say what's up, hi guys, in such a way you can say. But informal we will say Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. স্যার বা ম্যাডাম যিনি থাকবেন কক্ষে প্রথমে সালাম দিয়ে প্রবেশ করবো আমরা, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, তারপর অনুমতি চাওয়া হয়, মে আই কাম ইন স্যার, যাই হোক। তাহলে আমরা প্রথমে কি দেবো? সালাম। এরপরে গুড মর্নিং বা গুড আফটারনুন বা গুড ইভিনিং, অর্থাৎ সিচুয়েশন বেস। সকালে হলে আমরা গুড মর্নিং বলবো, বিকেলে হলে গুড আফটারনুন বলবো, সন্ধ্যার সময় হলে গুড ইভিনিং বলবো। এ হচ্ছে গ্রিটিং। এরপরে চলে আসে নেম। If you in different ways we can say our name. We can say my name is Abdul Bari, or we can say this is Abdul Bari. We can also say I am Abdul Bari in different ways. That means here you will give your name. My name is Abdul Bari. Just I write down Abdul Bari. Abdul Bari. Then here 2 points, your father's name and your mother's name. If you think that you have proper time, then you can express my father's name is then your father's name, and my mother's name is then your mother's name. In such a way you can give your father's name, mother's name. You can just my father's name is Korim, my mother's name is Rohima. You can say, if you think, then you can write down, but you have to say your name. When you can say this is Abdul Bari or this is then your name, when it will be great stage, a lot of audience are present in front of you, then you can say this is Abdul Bari. In normal position, then you can say my name is Abdul Bari, or you can also say I am Abdul Bari in different ways, but this is more standard. This is then your father's name, then your mother's name. My father's name is Korim, my mother's name is Rohima, but actually these are not my father's name or my mother's name. My father's name is Abdul Latif, my mother's name is Moshammad Tohra Khatun. This is my mother's name and father's name. Then place. That means you have to introduce about your place. From where have you come? Then I can say I am from Chapai Nawabganj. Chapai Nawabganj. Or you can say I have come from Chapai Nawabganj, or in different ways. I am from Chapai Nawabganj, or you can say I have come from Chapai Nawabganj, or Chapai Nawabganj. Then you can also add I was born in. That means where you born. I was born in Chapai Nawabganj. I was born in Chapai Nawabganj but grown up in Dhaka. Grown up in Dhaka. I was born in Chapai Nawabganj but grown up in Dhaka. অর্থাৎ আমি চাঁপাই নবাবগঞ্জ জন্মগ্রহণ করেছিলাম কিন্তু বড় হয়েছিলাম ঢাকাতে। এটা তো আমাদের বিশেষ করে এই অংশটুকু আমরা দিতেও পারি আবার নাও দিতে পারি। দিলে ভালো, না দিলে ক্ষতি নেই। যদি মনে হয় যে এক্সটেন্ডেড হয়ে যাচ্ছে, প্রসারিত হয়ে অনেক বড় হয়ে যাচ্ছে, তাহলে এই অংশটুকু না দিলেও চলবে। তবে এটা অবশ্যই দিতে হবে। আই এম ফ্রম চাঁপাই নবাবগঞ্জ অথবা আই হ্যাভ কাম ফ্রম চাঁপাই নবাবগঞ্জ। তারপরে আই ওয়াজ বর্ন ইন চাঁপাই নবাবগঞ্জ বাট গ্রোন আপ ইন ঢাকা। ইন ডিফারেন্ট হোয়ার ইউ বর্ন ইউ উইল গিভ ইউর প্লেস, হোয়ার ডিড ইউ গ্রো আপ দেন ইউ উইল গিভ ইউর প্লেস. This is the format actually. Then we will see the later one topics. Educational qualifications. That means what have you passed? You have to express in this stage. Educational qualifications. When we sit for exam, normally we pass graduation or post graduation or another degree. So we can say I have completed my graduation and post graduation from Dhaka University. From Dhaka University in then subject English, or you can say math, or you can say Bangla or other subjects. You can here also say Dhaka University, Rasa University, Kustia, Kumila, any college also. Experience. I have 4 or 5 years experience doing as what? Name of the post. That means what are you doing? You have to say the post name. I have at years experience doing as lecturer, doing as an lecturer in English. I have at years experience doing as an lecturer in English. Okay. Then you have to say your family. I am from a family of 5 or 6 members. That means your family consists of 5 or 6 members. I am the eldest of my family and you are the eldest. Then come to the point of age. I am 22 years old. You can say I am 25 years old, or you can also say your age. Hobby. Playing cricket or football or reading book is my hobby, or anything more. Gardening is, it can be your hobby. And you can also you add here like and dislike. That means what do you like and what do you dislike. You can like patriotism, speaking truth, or discipline, sincerity, and dislike it can be speak ill of others, can be your dislike. That means poroninda kora, speak ill of others. Then goal. Finally I would like to express my goal. That means what's your desire in future? Where do you want to see? Joining this job, I want to serve the country as well as the sections of the respective field. That means where will you be appointed, in that place you will work hard sincerely and develop the position of the companies or of the institutions position, as well as you will develop also the country position. So in such a way you can develop your introduction. Then I will say at a glance. How can you say? Just follow the next one. At a glance, now we will see how can we say our introduction. First one, Assalamu alaikum, good morning or good evening or good afternoon, or you can also say hello, good morning, good evening or good afternoon. I am really thankful to you as you have given me a chance to introduce myself. Then name, I am Abdul Bari. I am from Chapai Nawabganj. Sapai Nawabganj. I have completed my graduation and post-graduation from, here you can say Dhaka University, DUR, Dhaka University. Then in subject English. But I have completed my graduation and post-graduation from Dhaka College, not Dhaka University. Just I have, you can also say Dhaka College. Here I can write down Dhaka College. Dhaka College. Name of the university. Name of the university. In English subject, I have 4 or 5 years experience doing as dash. Name of the post. You can say that assistant teacher English, doing as a teacher. I am the eldest in my family. I am 22 years old. Reading book is my hobby. Finally, I would like to express my future goal. Joining this job, I want to serve the poor institution as well as for the country. That's all. What about myself? This is the introduction at a glance. I hope that dear viewers, you have already enjoyed my class. Thank you very much for staying with me. And finally, I want to request all of my viewers and learners, please comment and share to others. Share this video to others so that others can also enjoy this video. And you will try to practice all this in such a format so that you can be prepared for any interview. And fine, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.